to kick things off, Peter, let's talk about leadership development. In fact, let's talk about a challenge that lots of leaders are facing. Namely, they want to develop, certainly. They go to all these training programs. We're all vaguely familiar with them at best or at worst. And where else can they honestly learn about how to be better leaders? From their peers, from the directs? What's the answer?
You know, it's an interesting question, and when you talk about CEO development, right, you're raising the level of the conversation, because where do CEOs go to get developed, right? They're not really going through the leadership development programs in their organizations. That's a whole other topic, which we'll probably talk about a little bit today, which is the challenge of the leadership development programs that most organizations have. But it's hard for them to confide, in some cases, in their colleagues. They don't really have colleagues. They have direct reports, and they have other C-level colleagues, but those are direct reports. And then they have their board, who they report to. So it's an unusual situation for them to be in. And that's true also for the senior leaders in organizations. I mean, I've worked with a lot of organizations where they've developed leadership development programs, but then they don't participate in them because they don't really want to be in the same classes. And so maybe they'll get some coaching on the side, which is really useful. But the challenge of continuing to develop senior leaders in the organization is a really fundamental challenge in organizations that when it's not done properly limits the growth of the organization.